Hi, welcome back. It's Saturday morning and it's an absolutely beautiful day. We've been out all morning. We've just come in and baby Henry is napping. The sun is blazing. It's a beautiful winter's day and I've been to some of my favourite places this morning, and all I can think about now is how untidy the house is. I think it needs a big clean and tidy. Now I wouldn't normally do this with you, but as you're here, I figured we could do it together. I think every single room needs a good clear out. Well, not clear out, I can't throw everything out, but you know what I mean, a clean up. So we went out first thing and got baby Henry a haircut, which he absolutely hates. But we got it done, and that's thinned out his, it started to look like a helmet head, which is not cute. So that looks really smart. And then we went to soft play at the yard, which he was so excited, he wouldn't sit down and eat anything. Do you want some food? No, no, he said, and just kept on running. And he was so exhausted that he fell asleep. And then we ran some errands. And by errands, I mean, I went to the florist and I took my winter wreath because it still looks absolutely gorgeous. I've taken off all of the festive stuff and I have a plan with the florist to revamp it into a beautiful winter wreath. It's the first time that I haven't given them a image of what I would like or instructions, so I'm just hoping for everybody's sake that it turns out to be a stunner. And then as I popped into the florist, I saw that the market was in Oakham and picked up these absolutely gorgeous blooms. Look at them. This colour peach is my favourite shade, and they're like tiny mini roses, absolutely the best. That's a bit better. They're so cute. And wax flowers is one of my favourites. We had wax flowers in our wedding flowers and they forever remind me of the winter and Rutland, because I think one of the first bouquets I bought when we moved over here, and we had it in our cottage and nothing really had been decorated, and these kept my spirit and soul alive. And then I got a little bit of foliage, so I will put those into a vase shortly. But right now I want to clean everything, light some candles and just do a bit of lovely cosy homemaking. change your pants? No. No, you want to watch Thomas? Or do you want to watch the Scarecrow's wedding? Yeah. Do you want to watch Scarecrow's wedding? Yeah. Yeah? Come on then, let's go. Elite combination. Look at these. Look how they look with the wax flowers. They're absolutely bloody gorgeous. I love them. Oh, I wish I hadn't sat down now. I sat down to have that coffee and I didn't want to get back up, basically. All of the energy and enthusiasm I had has just dissolved into the sofa. I'm going to do a couple more things before I give up on activity for the day. This arrived yesterday. It's an order from Freckleface. It's a couple of bits that I bought in the sale. Nobody panic, they are just home fragrance as per my previously confessed addiction. So I got a reed diffuser, which I don't think I've smelt the scent, but I was going off some of the products that I've got that this would be lovely, and I think I'm planning to put it in the hall on the new console table because I can smell it from here. It's lovely. Everything I've had from Freckleface has been lovely, so it was a pretty safe bet. I've not had one of their diffusers yet, so I was very keen to try it out. It's a lovely big bottle and 3 to 6 months. The Freckleface candles and wax melts are they have the most longevity I've found. The only other one that I have that lasts similar is the Airy fragrances, which is my other favourite. So, ooh, it jumped out at me. So cute. It's a decent sized bottle. The one I've got at the moment out in the hall just looks a bit lost. It's tiny. It was a Christmas present. And I bought some more of these. I think it was half price, which are their Christmas soya wax melts. But the flavour, the scent, I should stop saying flavour now, I'm an adult, is cranberry marmalade. The comforting aroma of festive feasts where cranberry dishes and warm spiced drinks fill the air with nostalgia. That sounds absolutely bloody great. Anyway, they're gorgeous, and that's what's in the burner now. I've used the last one, so I ordered some more. I had to stop myself buying like 5 sleeves of them because the smell is lovely, perfect for the winter. And the man could walk past and said, "What's that? It's really lovely." And I thought, oh, it's practically forcing me to buy more. So that's exactly what I did. So that was all I got, those 2 items. So I'll pop them away. I've ordered a new little tray. This is what it looks like. Not sure how many days it's going to take to come. That is to go on that unit in the hall, because at the moment, when I've taken away all the Christmas decorations, the stuff on there just looks a bit lost. So I need to actually curate what it's finally going to look like and style it a bit. So I'll pop these up until the tray gets here. I think the final thing I'm going to do is try and get the man cub upstairs and get all this Christmas stuff put away in the attic so I can put the Hoover around upstairs, and then I may put on some comfy clothes, but I'm also contemplating a walk. Let's see what the man cub says. I am knackered. I'm just putting some oil in this oil burner because it was obviously urgent.
Yes.
Right before we put the stuff in the attic. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, this is just the way that my brain goes. And I just really wanted to put it on so it smells nice whilst we're putting the stuff in the attic. What's wrong? Coming in a minute, we're just tidying up.
Can you open the box?
Sure, is that my job?
Yes.
Okay then, I'll be your helper. The helper that you want to punch. Oh.
Stay down, Sinoj.
Job. Oh my goodness, look how big the tree is. Oh. It's so big. It's massive, isn't it? Yeah. Just play in your bedroom. You play with your friends. It doesn't even look like it all fits in there. Yeah. Come on, darling, that's not the proper place to play. Mama, no, look, it's dangerous. What if Daddy falls? Look, I've got no trains. Choo-choo, yeah? Should we go to your bedroom and play with the choo-choo?
Yeah,
choo-choo. Choo-choo. There we go. Can you put them on the track? Yeah. These ones, we can go to the back because they're not, we won't use them. Beep beep. Beep beep.
Pokaż.
I think... Cheese!
Pokaż się tu, Andruś.
Do you like your new suit? Yeah.
Pokaż, Andruś.
This way.
Cheese!
You shy? Come on then.
Something in the air that's always been there. Moments in time, ripples in the waves. Watch them take their shape. Stars in the sky, rushing in with the tide, lost and found in the night, 'cause everything's changing.
Good morning. I've just dropped the little one off to nursery and come back to the house seeing it with proper eyes, and I'm just wondering how the hell has it become the mess that it is now. I'm picking up things as I walk around and trying to like make some kind of semblance of it, but basically the entire house is a complete wreck, not even 24 hours after you watched me clean it. And I cleaned all of it, well, not upstairs, but I did the kitchen, the living room, beds were all made, washing was all done, and now absolute chaos, total mess. And as usual, my brain has already had about 25 different ideas this morning on how I could decorate the house. My bathroom, the man cub's bathroom, the landing, a new desk that I'd like for my office, just endless ideas. But the reality is that I'm actually just going to be cleaning this house today, probably tomorrow and the next day, and maybe for the rest of my life. Big news in the land of baby Henry. His cot has become a cot bed. Ooh, what a big move. My little baby is becoming a little child. That said, he's not slept in it for weeks because he likes to sleep in our bed and the man cub likes him to sleep in our bed, so he's sleeping in our bed. Right, I've got so much to do. 2 loads of washing. Wait till you see the state of the kitchen. I may as well start a cleaning vlog at this rate. So, if somebody could just tell me what on earth has happened to my kitchen overnight. It looks like about 5 people live here. How is this normal? Well, I gather it is normal, but surely it can't be that you spend most of your weekend cleaning only to come back down the next day. And I say come back down like I've just been upstairs and someone else has totally trashed my house. All I did was cook a meal and exist. Well, there's a couple of highlights to yesterday. Sorry, Doc, I've forgotten you. The man cub ordered a new cordless hoover, which was of his own device, his own doing, not mine. But it was all very exciting. We paused the film we were watching as a family to charge it and try out the new hoover, which did make me laugh. But also, at my request, he'd ordered a mop bucket. I haven't had a mop bucket for years, and I've just been craving cleaning this, giving this house a proper clean. Now, we've had a cleaner part-time for quite a while. Come on, please. Hey, don't be rude. Come on. You cheeky. That chihuahua. She really runs the place. We've had a part-time cleaner that I got to help us since the run-up to our wedding, and then after that we didn't need her, and then she came back again after we had the baby to help a bit, and then carried on by myself again. And then when we moved house, I said, would you be willing to travel? And she came back and has been cleaning again for us for a few months. Now I've just cancelled the cleaner recently because I thought I like cleaning actually, and it'd be good to save a bit of money and I'll get stuck into it myself. So I thought a mop bucket would be quite useful for that. So I had a little mop last night and actually I felt great for it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But as I said, everything looks absolutely trashed again this morning. So I'd better get a move on and get some of it done before I have to start work. This is before a shift at work, may I say. And I've started calling it a shift since I did postal duty because everyone called it a shift. Right, well, I've got to empty the dishwasher, have some breakfast, do the washing up, put the washing away. I've wrapped a parcel that I need to post at lunchtime for Vinted. I've done quite well. I've sold loads on there the last few days, so that will be really good as it drops into my bank account. I should be travelling for work tomorrow, and then Wednesday I've got the day off. I'm very delighted because me and my mum friend, whose birthday is also in December, I said, should we celebrate our birthdays in January so it doesn't get mixed up in all the Christmas stuff? And instead of getting each other presents, we will get theatre tickets and go and watch a matinee in London and have a lovely time. So that is what we're doing. So I'm off work on Wednesday. In the last 24 hours yesterday, when I was doing my nothing, relaxing, I read a magazine. I did do nothing for a little bit. But during that time, me being me, I had tons of ideas. One of the ideas was opting into the company car scheme, because I used to be in the car scheme a few years ago at another job, and you really can't beat it for convenience. You get a brand new car, the car's fully paid for, etc. So I started looking at our company car scheme, and there's a few that I would potentially be interested in. This can only come about because my car is due to finish its lease at the end of this year anyway, and so that could work out perfectly, but obviously I can't do it immediately because I've got to wait for my car lease to finish. But that could work out, so that would be good. I also had some DIY ideas whilst I was sitting on the sofa relaxing. So many ideas for my bathroom. But what I ended up doing at the end of the day, which was not really funny, I should have been sleeping, the man cub was asleep, Henry was asleep, and I had followed a link on Amazon, was down a rabbit hole, filled the basket. I haven't checked out. There's £150 worth in my Amazon basket. So I had a lovely day yesterday, all in all. I have become absolutely addicted to Traitors, the TV show. I don't know if they have that in other countries, probably, but it's absolutely brilliant. I'm glued to it. What else did we do? I made a ramen for dinner, which was delicious and just what I fancied. So that felt a bit healthier than the kilos of chocolate that I've been eating in the week whilst working. There's so much chocolate left over from Christmas and I've just not been able to help myself. So one thing that I did check out of my basket yesterday was a really small painting. It's a print of a painting of an artist that I've wanted to buy from a few years, Rebecca Burgess, I think it is. Yeah, and I follow her on Instagram. Her stuff is absolutely beautiful. Here's her grid. It's a specific type of painting. I think it's called Geisley. I definitely have murdered that. That is not the right pronunciation, but it's like 3D. The paints that she uses, surely she puts it on with special knives and things, but they're like raised off the canvas. I mean, an original would be an absolute dream. She does lots of hellebores and beautiful flowers and some fruit, but she does do some more affordable prints for people like me. So I've ordered the smallest one to fit the little frame that we'd put on the hallway console over Christmas, because I put a lovely little festive holly print in that from Laura Stoddart, but we need an all year rounder. We need it. So I did order that. That was a little treat. That is on its way. There's a couple of things on its way for the hallway for that console specifically. So I'm hoping that over the next week or so I can get that styled and get some cute pictures and upload those to my Instagram, because we have done quite a few bits and bobs in the house over the last 3 months. But with like the humdrum of life going on, I've certainly not sat and prepared a lovely carousel of before and after pictures for Instagram, which I do enjoy doing actually. It feels very satisfying. Right, I've got some porridge. I'm going to get stuck into my work and I will catch up with you later. Good morning. It's a beautiful, crisp, frosty day outside. I was going to say it's a winter's day, but that's obvious because we're in winter. I've just driven the little Babsy to nursery and it was such a beautiful drive, and all I wanted to do was pull over and take photos of the beautiful landscape, but I couldn't do that because today I've got a day off, so I'm on a bit of a deadline because I need to get ready and go out. I'm off to the theatre with my friend in London to watch The Devil Wears Prada, so I need to get some breakfast and finish doing my face. It's about -2, so I've put on one of my warmest jumpers. I've tucked it down because I don't want it to touch my makeup for now. I don't think I actually shared this jumper with you, but I got it from Vinted in December and I've lived in it. I bloody love it. It's pretty large, but it's tuckable, so it's tucked there. It's Marks and Spencer. It was like new. It's 100% wool. It was a bargain and it looks lovely on. So I've been wearing it with my suede look leggings and my knee high boots. I've been wearing it with jeans. I've been wearing it with everything and it seems to go with everything. So this one will definitely get the cost per wear. I'm gonna have some tea and toast. I was thinking about if I could quickly get Dorothy Piggin out for a walk in the frost. So I better get on with actually doing stuff and not talking to you. Can anybody tell me why that even though I have to leave in 10 minutes, I'm sat on the sofa drinking tea and scrolling Instagram, looking at gardeners and new garden books and garden talks at the nursery. The garden nursery, not the child's nursery. Well, that would be a cutting edge idea for a child's nursery. It'd definitely make it more interesting, wouldn't it? Come and learn about winter bulbs. Right, I'm mainly ready anyway. I just probably need to put some eyeliner on so I've got some eyes. Definitely some perfume. And decide which coat I'm going to wear, because I wore my lovely tweed blazer that I live in. I wore it out this morning to nursery and I was really quite toasty, but I was mainly in the car, I suppose. It's a different ball game. Trotting through London. I don't know what the show is going to be like. It was my friend's choice and I had a quick look and actually there was nothing that I'd been burning to see. I haven't been to the theatre for ages. The Man Cub and I used to go in the winter, but our life has changed. I don't know if you've noticed, but trips have to be very delicately planned for considerable amounts of time. I never used to wear eyeliner, but the Man Cub bought me this one from Boots. Oh, there's barely anything left to even show you, but it's in Boots number 7 eyeliner and it's excellent. So that's the second one I've bought now. I don't know what I used to do. Perhaps I had eyes when I was younger and not so much as I've gotten older. I need to draw my eyes on. Right, I need to pick some earrings because it's a day off and I can wear whatever I'd like to wear. Is it a hoop day or my latest favourite that I've been living in for months, if not longer? These bad boys. Oh, I love these. I think I'll wear these. They're like the bit of glamour that I'm missing because I'm going to be wearing jeans and trainers. I'll be like Ralph Lauren on the top, mum on the bottom. No one wants to have a mum bottom. Right, I need to do something with my hair. I need to book a bloody haircut and I need to move the dentist. There's absolutely so much happening and I need to move some of it out over the next few days. Right, I better go or I'm going to be bloody late. This last time when I was expecting. It's amazing with him. He's throwing things everywhere. That's the sort of thing that could ruin the day, getting the food on your jumper.
Especially.
You crack me up. How are you going to eat all that? I'll give it a good go.
I thought it was absolutely fabulous. Did you? It was amazing. The singing, the costumes, oh my god, epic. Really good.
Hi. Oh, goodness me. I've somehow made it to Friday, the end of Friday, may I add. Well, the end of the working day anyway. It is evening. It's dark outside. I've not ventured out much the last couple of days apart from the nursery run, which definitely doesn't count. That is where the man cub has gone now. My office is a bit of a state. I've got things all over the shop. I've got vintage parcels to go. I've done so much work today. I've had some things delivered. We were clearing out the man cub's office yesterday, and some of it landed in my office because he recognised it was my stuff and I should be hoarding it, not him, right under his nose. So some of it went to the attic, some of it we got rid of. But this beautiful light that used to be in the bathroom of dreams that I created 2 houses ago, I bloody love this light. I forgot I had it. Anyway, he gave it me back, and I think it can go up in this room, which would be amazing. I'd be very happy to have that on the ceiling, so I'm going to see if I can persuade him to put it up for me later. My new necklace arrived. This is funny because I'm promoting the let's just be realistic and share our realistic lives in January, which I totally want to do. But also I had vouchers and money for my birthday last month, and I wanted to buy myself a piece of jewellery from this jewellery brand, Miss Oma. I wanted to know who the vouchers were for, so I ordered it and I've got it. But generally this is not a month for splurging, in my opinion, but I am going to show you my necklace and hope that you like it, and if you don't like it, I don't want to hear it. Okay, so 10 out of 10 for the packaging, because obviously that's what we're all here for. I am a bit of a packaging, I can't think of the word that came to mind isn't suitable for sharing on a YouTube channel, but I love it. Basically, I am sucked in by nice packaging. Here is the packaging. In the interests of time, I am going to just open the necklace and show you. In fact, let me just position the camera so you can see it as I open it. Oh, the back. Embracing fluidity, acceptance, and being fabulously who you are. Harris Reed collaboration with Miss Oma. I would love to do that. That is my mantra for the year. I am embracing who I am. Okay, this seems a good spot for you, so let us have a look at this beautiful little delight. It's so bad when the packaging's good because you don't want to get rid of it, and who has the space in their home for all of this? So here she is. It is a beautiful freshwater pearls necklace with a cladder. Let's try and change this. Oh, can you see? Yeah, I think that's better. With the cladder, it's not a clasp because it's not open, but you know what I mean, at the end, with the little cuffs. And it should sit just a little bit longer than a choker. I'll try it on, in fact. I won't clip it on because I haven't got enough hands or patience, but I will show you where it sits. So it would be just lower rather than a choker, so you could. Oh, lovely. So you don't really have to wear anything particularly low to catch it. You'd probably see it if you're wearing a shirt or a normal t-shirt or whatever. But I wanted to wear it as much as possible, not keep it for best. So my hope is that I'm going to put it on and not have to keep taking it on and off. So that's lovely. The other thing that arrived is the wall lights for the living room, which I have been absolutely desperate for. And they had a little bit of a longer lead time on, but they've arrived on a working day and I've been flat out with work, so I've not had the chance to even peek at them. So you're going to see them as I see them. So they're from Dusk. I think I've had a lamp from Dusk before. I have, it's in the hallway. And it was lovely, good quality. So I went on the Dusk website when I was looking for lighting. And I think I've also ordered in their sale a couple of bits of bedding, because it does you good to replace some bits of your bedding every few years for sure. So actually this is the bedding, it's pillowcases. I don't think I ordered bed sheets, but that is my next thought, I think, for February. Now these ones look just like the ones we've got from the White Company. They're called the Girona pillowcases with the little pom-pom edges, which are really cute. The White Company have been sold out of them for ages. So I saw them on Dusk and I went for them, and they were reduced, so extra bargain. Oh, hang on. What is this? More pillowcases for the spare bed, not as cute, may I add. These are just Cambridge pillowcases, and again they were half price, so I snapped them up because I think they were something like £4 or £5 for a pack of 2, which is brilliant. Now it might take me a bit longer to get into these lights. Let's have a look and see what... Oh, it's not too bad. Maybe I can get in with my pen. I think might be a goer. I might be too optimistic thinking that the man coat is going to put them up this weekend, because they are wired lights that would require full installation. Oh no, I've absolutely lied. They are rechargeable wall lights. He's going to kill me. He specifically said, do not get anything else for this house that needs recharging. He's sick of recharging the stuff. He is going to go mad. He literally said it to me earlier. I feel like I have no memory of even ordering these. Maybe I was thinking, because I don't want a light lampshade, I want red. Maybe I was thinking I'll get them because I liked the fixing. It was unusual compared to the others. And I thought I'll probably replace this. It's got a little bulb in it, so it could be used immediately. Although you do need to put a screw in the back, it's not a sticky pad. But yeah, they're rechargeable. He's not going to be happy. I don't think he's going to... Oh, that was the on button. Oh, you have to touch them on. Fucking hell. He's going to hit the roof. Morning, it's Sunday, and I can't say that it was an excellent night's sleep. Baby Henry can't make his mind up. We tried to get him to bed in his big boy bed. He didn't want to sleep in it. I don't like it, I don't like it. So he ended up in our bed, and then we put him back in his own bed, and about 1 o'clock he woke up and put himself back in our bed. And then he was very kicky and pinchy and scratchy. Got a little scratch on my nose. Anyway, I'm keen to get out and get some fresh air. The weather is really dark and gloomy, and a bit wet, which is actually fine because it means I can stick a hat on and not worry about my face. I've also seen that somewhere has got a sale on bulbs, and I just think it's too much of an opportunity to miss. So I think I've convinced the man cub that we can pop over and just check out the bulb situation and go for a walk at the water. So I better get dressed. It's a misty morning. Obviously baby Henry's fallen asleep just as we've gotten to the garden centre, so I had to leave him in the car and I am alone, which is a little bit dangerous. So quiet. It's a lovely morning. Reminds me of when I used to come here most days because I lived up the road. Oh. Terrible heaven. well, there were some lovely things in there. Due to the weather, it wasn't busy, so that was great. I managed to find the on-sale alliums I came for, and I bought a ton of them. I've paid £6, and we just worked out that actually the full cost, what was it?
No idea, sorry. £8? Almost.
It's in total.
Yeah,
it should have been like £26 or something.
Yeah, you've got £4.
Here we go. Gonna have to roll up again.
£5.20, £6.50.
And the total is?
£6.50?
No, for all of them, stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
£4 plus £1.24.
£8. The packet says £8.
Oh yeah, I was on about how much you paid now.
And if you'd like to sit through some more domestic debates about the cost of reduced alliums, you know where to come in future. Anyway, it's about
£26.
£26.
I was telling you the after.
And thank you. I paid £6. I paid £6. It looked like the cafe was overflowing, so I'm really glad that we chose to have breakfast at home. I grabbed us a coffee.
I chose that, by the way.
What? For to have breakfast at home?
Yeah.
You did, because you don't like going out in
No, I didn't want to
rush and
spend
busy,
money.
and we don't want to waste money because it's still January. It's the 35th millionth day of January. So the walk at the water was next, but I'm not sure if everybody in the party is willing to attend the walk.
You had a choice.
We could try and get him out and get him into the pushchair so that we can still walk. It's a risky move, but we might just be able to pull it off because I had my heart set on some fresh air and seeing the water today. You know, now that we don't live around the corner from the water anymore.
Don't we?
We don't. Come on then, do you want to go and find Barbars? You coming?
So basically kind of...
Mommy.
Yeah.
What?
Wow, it's very misty.
Water.
Water.
Woda.
Water.
Tak. O,
Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Good afternoon. It's Monday again. It soon rolls around every week, doesn't it? We had a lovely weekend. We didn't do lots of things, but we did get out and about yesterday. As you saw, we went to one of my favourite places, Rutland Water. It's lunchtime, so I'm just going to grab some food. I'm pretty busy with work today and I'm travelling the next few days, but I did just want to show you the hallway because it's like 99% finished, I think. So let's have a look. Show you. So you come down the stairs to here and there is the boot room. That was what I did on Saturday. I spent most of the day snagging, so I went and filled a ton of little holes. I was sanding, I was painting. The man cub fitted another light switch further down in the hall. I've been faffing, clearing out, packing away. There's more vintage parcels. And I styled the console table finally, although I think something's missing. I would say, well, there is a picture on the way that's going to go there, and I would like to change the radiator to a cast iron radiator, but I'm just thinking maybe there's something else. Perhaps I have considered a big large vase with stems coming out of it, so maybe that will be the final item. But otherwise, really happy. I got my White Company candle out. The scent is Fireside. It smells lovely. What I would like to get is some coir matting, C-O-I-R. you can get it cut to size. The only thing I'm not sure is how I would fit it here. It was fitted at the cottage into the floor. May just have to be happy with wedging it in, but I thought I might get it across this square and all the way up to that corner, which means that obviously you can put muddy shoes on it and you can leave them there in the corner as well. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. It feels like a real room. Oh, the only other thing I would like is a long rug. I've looked at a few, who are we kidding? I've looked at bloody tons online. So it would be lovely if I could get that over the next few weeks. I think I'll leave the fern there. That fern has had more homes than me. Don't know if that's possible. Right, what I'm going to do is quickly show you the wreath on the door. Outrage expressed by the dogs there. Here is the winter wreath. No, 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 in you go, missus. Still got a Christmas doormat. Here is the wreath. So I had our Christmas wreath converted into a winter wreath and I bloody love it. Yep, as ever, Pollen in Oakham did a wonderful job. I left all the greenery was perfect. It was still absolutely thriving. So we just had pink bits added on. I was trying to think of what colour would be appropriate. The toaster doesn't fit in the toaster. And it was a tricky one. I thought about just having white and then because I wanted some white snowberries added, because in case you didn't know it, I'm obsessed with snowberries. So we did that, but they've added the ribbon, which was entirely them, and they've added some pink dried bits as well, and it's absolutely the cutest. So I'm really happy with the job they did. So that'll get us through a couple of months, and then I'll do a spring wreath. Well, they probably will, as soon as I fully rely on them for all of my flower installations. So I had an idea at the weekend, and it does involve the man cub doing a job, but he sort of took it well, and I haven't bought the item yet, so there's a bit of flexibility there. But let me just tell you about my latest idea, because I think you're going to love it. So there is the back garden. You may remember that I was looking at I think I told you, the mini like polyplastic greenhouses. You can't go into them or anything. Oh, Dorothy, stop it. It's not you that has to go without a greenhouse, is it? It's me. Me that should be crying. I need to try and make my lunch whilst I'm here. Crikey, how difficult is it to get a good position for your camera? So I was going to order just one of those ones that's made of like the plastic. I was a bit worried that it might blow away or be rubbish, but people's reviews online had said that it was actually all right. It was quite good. So I'd accepted my fate. Wasn't ecstatic, but I was excited because avocado. I was excited because it meant that I'd get to plant my seeds, and I've amassed quite a collection of seeds. So that was all fine until I somehow was inspired over the weekend by a picture of this kind of greenhouse, which is called a lean-to greenhouse. And not only is it cute and small, it looks like old-fashioned and a bit more like the greenhouses that you would see maybe at a stately home, where they've got like, maybe they call it an orangery, or normally they're like not quite attached to the main house. They're off somewhere down the gardens, and they're obviously lots bigger, but they're just the coolest, old, rustic, cutest, bestest thing. Anyway, so I could get a real full-size greenhouse for that price, but I don't really like greenhouses. They're a bit ugly. I would only want something unusual, or a Victorian greenhouse, which would be massive, which we wouldn't be able to fit here and it'd be pointless. So maybe at our final home. So when I saw this one, I was like, that is so cute. I don't know anyone that's got one of those. That would just be lovely, with the little door just going in, enough room for a potting table and all my seeds, and the man could build me some racking, or I could buy some racking or whatever. So I got very excited about that, and I texted my dad and said that we could do this together, we could make it together, or we could watch the man cub put it together. The man cub would have to build me a base, but they're like quite easily delivered and ready and in stock and everything. So I think I'm going to go for one. And what I was showing you in the garden was that I would put it, that's the other thing, it could fit quite perfectly over there as a lean-to against the garage, and I could have my nan's bench, which is there and needs a bit of a glow up itself. My dad did it a couple of years ago, but it's very weathered, but that's from my nan's house and I love that bench. I could put the bench outside of the lean-to with its back against the wall and sit there and drink tea with my dad or by myself, and just think about flowers and just have a cute little flowery time in the corner. So I would need the man cub to make the base bigger than just the little lean-to so that I could do other things. So I'm probably bound to put a side table there and various pots and plants. And well, anyway, it sounds like the perfect idea. So I'm just working out how I'm going to fund this project. I kind of need to get it up and in one piece during February. It's about the 18th of January or something now. So there's a bit of time. That could be wonderful. And that'd be a little dream come true, wouldn't it? So anyway, that's one of my ideas. So I think I've told you everything. I've brought you completely up to date. Everything that I had ordered has been delivered. This coming week I've got lots of work, so I probably won't be about. I'd love to do some baking at the end of the week, and at the weekend we're going away, so I will take you there hopefully. But that is it for now, so thank you for watching and I'll hopefully see you next time.